And look, we've got a mining hub, and I believe a mining hub is one that we can loot. So I'm going to go ahead and take out this drone. Let's see what's over here. Blow him up. We're going to do a quick little circle around this place. Make sure there's no like alien plasma bugs or Xerax patrols. Welcome back, Spacemen. This is Eldevioso, and you are watching Empyrion Galactic Survival Ironman Season 9, where you have one life to live. If you die, you are out. Game over. Sayonara. We have now moved into week 2, and it looks like last week we had 2 folks drop and 3 die. So, just in memory of my fallen comrades, I just came out here to check out the sunset before night, standing at my base, which I finished, and give you a quick glimpse of that. We'll do a little bit of a tour in a second here, but this is episode 4 of our playthrough. We are now stable, and we are looking ahead at taking down the target for week 2. So I just want to give you a quick update in the meantime of what went on while I played a little bit offline after we finished the last video, and some things have changed. As you can see with the base, we've done a little building. I drilled it out first of all, drilled out the bottom, and I'll show you a little what it looks like down there. And I built an addition down here with the solar panels. We'll do a tour of all that. There were also a copper node, an iron node, and a silicon node that were around here. I drilled all 3 of those out, so I've got some ore now and ingots, and we're queuing all that up. Spawned in this SV. Now, don't judge me, I know this thing ain't pretty. This was literally a self-built, on-the-fly ship that I built when I was just testing out what I would do for Iron Man. And yeah, I even put one thruster on after it got blown up backwards, and realized that after I spawned it in. So this thing is not fine-tuned. It just is a live built SV. Felt that it was fitting to just continue playing with it in this one, and yeah, it's fantastic. Now the problem with it is all the devices are on the bottom, so the bottom is completely vulnerable and exposed to the enemy. But I like it. It'll get the job done. We'll do a little bit of upgrading as the season goes on, but I think I'll just stick with it. I don't think I need anything any more robust than that, and I might even do a little painting later on when I have some time. But yeah, this is the Ninja. It's a base ship that we use, which is just devices and weapons at first, but I went ahead and armored it just to give it a little bit of protection and guard the guns and whatnot. And you can see the half blocks around the cockpit, and even these little quarter blocks down here, those are ramps right there that keep this cockpit from being hit. So it basically has double layers of armor. You can come in from the side, you can enter from the top. It works very, very well, and you won't just get cheap shotted unless you get hit on the bottom. So we'll talk about that a little bit more later. And let's see, I'd also grabbed a couple force fields when we did the ninja looting raid on the village, and was able to place those on the base and disassemble them. So I was able to get my first taste of rare ores, and I have a little bit of E and Z, Erestrum and Zascosium, and got those in the constructors. And I queued up a bunch of devices for weapons. Got some levels. Let's see, what am I now? Level 12. So queued up some assault rifles and different things, and we're going to take a look at all of that. And then we'll get into what week 2's objective is, what that looks like, and how we intend to approach it. So first of all, you can see the devices that are queued up. Actually, yeah, here we go. Bunch of devices are queued up. I want to sleep and let those craft quickly, but basically have the mobile constructor. That's weird. It looks like it's glitched. The detector, a bunch of stuff for the HV, or for the SV, and I'm going to upgrade the HV as well. My projectile pistol's done. I'm going to put that over here. Looks like my assault rifle is done. I don't need 2 shotguns anymore. The food spoiled. That's not cool. And let's see here. You can see I've got a little bit of ENZ, but we've got a good amount of resources from mining out those nodes, and I was able to spawn in the ship and whatnot. So, with all that said, let's load these weapons first of all. Got a tier 2 assault rifle, that's nice. Constructed that, and the projectile pistol, so we are good. So let's go down and take a look at the base. So if you remember, we came in, we spawned this in the ground, and it was just a hole with a tower and 2 solar panels. And then dig this out, put a door down here, and it comes with 6 cargo boxes, a large constructor, the solar capacitor, ventilator, food processor. I don't use a fridge, I don't need a fridge, because the food processor does what it needs to. Got a medic station and a farm over here, and I've got the spots marked for where the grow lamp will go, but that can hold 3x3 sections, so 27 different grow plots, and that should be just fine to get us going. I can make this pretty later if I have the time, the IRL time, to really build out the base, but it's definitely efficient for what I'm trying to do here. Got a bunch of sprouts off those Talon Guardians, so we're ready to plant. Got some blocks. Let's see what else we have. A little bit of ammo that we were collecting off the minigun drones that keep spawning, and we keep shooting them down. And anything else? Nope, and that's really it right now. So, oh, and we'll go ahead and throw some of these down. I don't want to get hit with something that I'm not expecting and can't do anything about. So, make sure I have this on hand at all times. Go ahead and take a stack of bars for right now. Armor locker, the O2 tank for us to go to space. Yeah, we're looking good there. Hit that. Yeah, this is it. That's the base. It's just quick and dirty, efficient base, not textured or anything. And as you can see, I put a wall in. The wall keeps the spiders from running up, and they just stop on the outside. It's no big deal. And I can just stay out here at night and feel comfortable. They may run up over that, but it's pretty rare that they would do that. Got the O2 going because I'll need that on the moon. It's a quick way to do that. And I have most of these constructors doing biofuel because I wasn't able to raid that Promethium deposit. 4 of those running that, and then I've got a bunch of concrete blocks coming in these 2 on the end, so about 300 blocks there. Have our HV, nothing's changed there. The SV's been spawned in, put some lights around the base, and then I added more solar panels. So we had some that we'd found at the village, and I just built this out a little bit further. Now I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. This was a design by Spange, or Sponge, however you say that, however you say his name. But he's the first person I saw do solar panels this way with the concrete deco. He normally puts lines in between. I kept it simple because I was just doing this quickly, but I really like that look. I separated them this time instead of doing 1 ramp up, 1 flat in the middle, and then 1 down, which is what he does, and just made it look like this. It keeps it nice and simple. I've got the front built out here, and that will be a doorway. I just didn't have one, so I just built it out. I'll texture all this later. But basically, here's the solar panels. We got the 1 turret, does all we need. A little wall up. Yeah, probably turn this into a hangar later. The hangar door is being crafted. And then I built this tunnel here. And so I'll put a doorway here, and you can run down and come out there. So that's the idea of the base. Nice and simple, nothing crazy. Yeah, so with that, we've got those things crafting. I want to go ahead and just sleep. And yeah, I'm gonna throw my bars back in here because there's no reason to prematurely age them, and then I'm gonna sleep and let some of that crafting complete. All right, here we go. So a daylight has come. Let's see how much of this is done. Hopefully all of it. A lot of it is done. That is really, really good. So the turrets are okay. Not real worried about that. Need this detector for sure. Got to get that on the ship. Probably put a fridge on there. Not overly concerned about that, to be honest. Constructor. We want the constructor on the ship. I want the blocks. Cores. I'll go ahead and start carrying the cores around with me, because they're always nice to have. Need the ammo. Got my door. Boom. Okay, that should get us going for right now. And first things first, let's put the door on this guy. Alright. Been wanting to do this. And where's our door? I think I'm going to recess it like that. Yep. That's what I'm doing. That'll allow me to put a light maybe right here. That could look pretty cool. So yeah, there we go. Doors in. Then clean this up later. Put some concrete on the right and left to make it look a little bit better. And let's see. So where are we going to put the detector? So right now what I want to do, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it on the back. I think it's an odd shape actually. No, it's good. It's going to go right there. Just going to put that right on the back. We're going to travel over and see. So week 2 missions while I'm building and placing these blocks on the ship. The week 2 mission is to take down the weapons bunker, or the weapon bunker. And I don't actually know where the weapon bunker is right now. So first thing I've got to do is find it. So that'll be fun. And we're going to take the SV out and try to do just that. And as you can see with this ship, I mean, there it is, bare bones. Everything's right there and exposed. So it kind of is what it is. Definitely not a safe design, but I'm also not worried about it. So we got to take out the weapon bunker, but I've got to find the weapon bunker first. We can use an HV to take out the turret, an SV, however we want to do that. And then we have to invade on foot. And there's ways to shortcut the weapon bunker. I'm hoping to... It's particularly difficult of POIs to do it without shortcutting it, and I'm hoping to be able to do that, but the only way I'm even going to try that is if I get some good armor. So we'll have to see if we can find some more armor before I would even consider doing that. So I'm going to throw the constructor there. I really don't like stacking devices, but since I already have everything stacked on the core anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter. So I told the Yeti to be quiet. That's my cat. He's going buck wild out there. I don't know what that's all about. But we're going to figure this out. Sorry, I muted the game right there. But here we go. Let's see what we have. We got the air. We're good on the air. We need the biofuel. Went and harvested a bunch of wood with the HV earlier. So I needed biofuel for this. The base should be good at this point. Let's make sure it is. Base, how are you doing with fuel? Actually, I forgot it's cloudy oftentimes here, so we're going to go ahead and just throw some of that in there. Make sure this thing stays on while we're gone. And biofuel to spare. We are powered on. We have ammunition, and we're ready to go. And that is a really boxy rear end. Wow. Yeah, I need to do something about that. Actually, it almost looks like it's staring at me in a weird way. I don't know what I think about that. So let's get up here. Oh, one other thing, just because I don't have a ton of resources right now, I want to make sure that I can't think of anything I need to spawn out right now, so I want to make sure I turn off the constructor. And normally I will do that one on the first one on bases. So that's constructor. Boom. So I can turn it on and off right there. 13 hours of fuel. That is good to go. Alright, here we go. So, trying again not to find out where things are from people's Let's Play. I don't think I've discovered this one yet. But I do happen to know there are some things over here by the trade station that I'd like to get to, some POIs I can loot. So what I think I'm going to do is come around this way. And yeah, I don't know. Let's just, we're going to do a little voyaging. I'm going to make this waypoint 1, kind of show you my direction that I want to go. And we'll make this one waypoint 2. And I'm going to fly to those and have some fun looking for this. I'm going to cut it, and if anything happens, I will be sure to start recording again. Alright, I'll see you then. Alright guys, well, I took a slight detour because as I started going across this massive ocean, as a side note, I should have built on this massive ocean. If I had known it had been there, that would have been a cool base. But I saw a red thing pop up on the radar and turned left, and look, we've got a mining hub, and I believe a mining hub is one that we can loot. So I'm going to go ahead and take out this drone. Let's see what's over here. Blow him up. We're going to do a quick little circle around this place. Make sure there's no like alien plasma bugs or Xerax patrols. And again, while I'm sitting here, I want to show you this. So look at the bottom of this. The devices are exposed. It just takes one shot down there to take it out. But you know, this is a early game zip around type of ship we use in PvP that I added armor to, and I didn't want to really get crazy with it. So I might need to toughen that up because a rocket would definitely take that down. Yeah, so this is the mining hub. This is a lootable place, but I cannot core it or attack it. And unfortunately, we had some confusion around that, and you know, one of our folks actually had to opt out of the competition this season, unfortunately, because he just didn't want any question marks around his playthrough. But he was doing extremely well already. So anyway, here we go. Let's loot some of this and let's see what we get. Guess you can't shift F those, so I might need to install my lift pizzas macro after all. Love that macro that just allows you to push a mouse button and auto empty your inventory. It's fantastic. Oh, hi, welcome. Visitors or storage or processing. Very nice. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a little plant. They made these look a lot better these days. So what do we have here? Got some cheese. I'm gonna eat the cheese here. I want to change it off my gun because I always inevitably try to shoot these guys. So laser rifle. There we go. That's fun. Again, I'm gonna try not to trade. Just making a personal call to not do that. People do, and that's fine. I'm gonna see if I can get away with not doing that. Oh, this, okay, this is this. this POI. It has the furnaces, which are fantastic. You could actually use this POI without coring it, but armor boost. Can I turn that off? I think I can turn that off. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that off. I shouldn't be too hot. Why am I still hot? The temperature went down and it's showing me as too hot. Still. That is really weird. So I'm gonna go in real quick there, loot this thing, and be out. Okay, nice. 3 very good boosts there. I like the multi-boost. Let me out of this thing. Are you kidding me? Needs a little work on their sensor there. Let's see here. Can't open that. We've got 3 boosts. This is fantastic. Armor is definitely needed for the POI raid. That's what I wanted. A little radiation booster like that. Oh, and an MRE. Good design on this POI. I really like the way it looks. It's solid. A hanger. That's right. Yes. Medium armor. Thank you. So we are in the game. If I can find a heavy armor, I may even drop in the hole at the weapon bunker and just go for it instead of using the shortcut. But I'm definitely going to need that heavy armor. And even then, it might be the end of me for sure. I don't know what's up here. Oh, it's these cargo boxes. The cat is absolutely off the hook. Can't take it. Where's my ship? Get up here in the registry. If you don't know this, you can find all your ships here and set waypoints for them by clicking on waypoint. I've already done that, so why am I not seeing it? Oh, there he is. He is here. And so I want to go ahead and throw this stuff in there. I'm going to throw drive off, save some power, throw the constructor off, and let's see, cargoes. And for right now, what we're going to do is take all that. We're just going to dump this. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yep, give me my macro back. That's what I want. Multi-tools. Oh man, getting this loot, I'm really tempted to just sell it to the trader. And I just wasted a charge. I'd also like to take those constructors, but I can't. Can't attack any POI with a spawner, whether it's friendly or enemy. So I'm just going to be really careful with that. All right, so we're getting some good loot here. Some shells. Sniper upgrade. There we go. Another medium armor. Okay, we are in business. This was definitely worth it. So really, really glad we came. And I didn't know this was here. I knew there was one that I'd seen on McMonsterDad's video when he got kicked, or not when he got kicked, when he ended up coring one. So I knew that it was there. Yeah, okay. So I've already been here. I've already done this. We are completed. Yeah, and again, to me it was a shame that McMonsterDad's out. Yeah, unbeknownst to him, he was a great influence on me in getting me to actually try this. Just watching his videos and being entertained by them, seeing his playstyle and knowing that he really knew what he was doing, and had a good balance between playing somewhat aggressively but definitely being smart at the same time. So, multi-boost. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my light armor. Yes, I am. So let's get this, or throw on the medium armor. We're gonna throw that on, take this light armor off, and we're gonna get into these boosts. And I don't want that. I do want the speed. Armor slows you way down, but I don't care. I'm gonna use them all. That's what I'm gonna do, because I play aggressively and I don't want to make a dumb mistake and just be out, which might actually happen. It definitely could happen, but no need to be silly about it all here. Okay, and I'm probably gonna have to sort some of this stuff out. I'm not gonna do that on cam right now, but I want this stuff in the mobile constructor for sure. I'll throw that in there, get some rations, we got the extra armor. Throw these down here, the good stuff. Yeah. And I'll sort all that stuff out later. I really need a dump box and kind of a keeper box, one that I go to for the stuff I need. That's how I like to do that. And that way it could just be like this. This one is the dump, and this is keepers, or personal. Call it personal and keepers. And anyway, I guess I am going to sort this out real quick. And that laser rifle is a keeper for sure. Okay, so there we have it. Go ahead and throw some extra fuel down here in keepers. Throw that in there. A 15 mil. I don't know why the 15 mil's there. That's weird. Okay, well, let's load this into our ship. Okay, there we go. So, a mining hub is done. So we're going to call that done. Actually, I don't want to clutter these things up. We're going to get rid of that. That was dumb. Take that off. Too much clutter already on the screen. And here we go. We are out of here. So we're going to go back on track, heading back to number 1. You see some red here on the radar. That's what I was heading to originally. We're going to find out what that is, and I will be back. Alright, so here's something. I don't know what it is yet. Hold on. Make sure my tags are up. I can't tell if it's armed. Yeah. Abandoned reactor. Not sure. My backup speed is awful in this thing. We're gonna need to change that for sure. That's not gonna work. Yeah, 6. I mean, these aren't stellar speeds, but yeah, for a self-built ship, it gets it done. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. Abandoned reactor, I'm not sure. I think we can go in as far as we can, but we can't attack any enemies or fight in there. And I know there's enemies in that one, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave that one alone. I'm going to keep heading to these POIs, see what's around here, and you know the drill. See you soon. This one turned out to be a silicon deposit, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of this drone, so I don't want to mess with my silicon. So I got him. Don't you get stuck in the air. Boom. I'll ram you. Okay, he's coming down. He didn't want to. He definitely didn't want to. But he did. Anything around here? Let's make sure there's nothing stupid. Like a pack of raptors that took out XCaliber. Yeah, I might even take a couple extra blocks off the top in case I need to get back in this thing in a pinch. Definitely nice to have those blocks when you're playing, when you're hitting a POI. But if ooh, is that a golem? Nope. Thrusters are slow. But if you're trying to evade some raptors or something, trying to get in your ship, and you're going for a single block, that's probably not the best recipe. So I might rethink that one and just open it up a little bit at the next stop. Okay, so I didn't quite make it to number 1 yet, but I did find another one of these radiated zones, I believe they're called, and I want to see if there's some promethium that's easily accessible, like that one. Oh, I got that tier 2 drill too, by the way, which is huge. Where's the rock drill? Alright, let's go ahead and take these off like I was saying. Which ones? Which ones? We're gonna take those off, make it easier. Just expose the thruster is probably not the best idea, but nonetheless, that is what we're gonna do. So, floating around in here, it's going to be a POI, I'm sure, or a deposit. It's probably a promethium deposit that's showing up on the radar right now. Heavily guarded with Xerax like last time. Yep, there's the deposit. Tempted to get some. Let's see if we can go grab some real quick. That'll be a fun little mission. We'll close out the episode with that. Get rid of that spider. Am I seeing anything else? Yep, spider right there. That's great. So I don't normally do this, but I'm going to, because I don't want to deal with them right now. And let's see. Sure, there's some Xerax around here too. Where you guys at? I know you guard these things. There's more spiders coming. Where you at, boys? Oh, that's funny. My ship just busted that tree down and made logs. That's a cool update. That means you can harvest like that. What if I'm like taking damage when I hit things too? Now that they give you wood like that. Let's see if I can just kind of sit right here. Come on. Ground drill. Alright, I'm going to try to get down there and hope nothing happens here. Well, guys, that was uneventful. I mined that out. Nothing happened. Nothing came at me. My hunger slowly ticked away. I guess there is an alien bug back there. But yeah, unless he turns up this way, I shouldn't have a problem. So I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to keep the episodes a little shorter these days. No one wants to sit through an hour and something video. I had to get that one out. But I just want you to note one thing. You see my finger? Ha! Take that as number one, or pointing to the victory that will be mine. So I will see you guys at the finish line. But before that, we will see you in episode 5. I'm gonna cut it here. I will see you soon, Spacemen. Have a good one. Level 13, 117 kills, 0 deaths. Forgot to do that in episode 4, so I'll append this screenshot into that video.
Turn up. Let's go.